So it was a Saturday morning, and I was at the dollar store with my then partner. We had 2 bags of balloons in the cart, 3 different colors of crepe streamers. We had wax candles, those little horns that kids played with. We had a giant happy birthday sign. We even had plastic flowers. And when we left, we stopped at the grocery store and we poured over this cake display because the cake needed to be vanilla with vanilla icing, preferably whipped cream, fruit but not too sweet. And then we had one more stop at the corner store to pick up matches before we headed home. When we got home, we poured all of this over the bed and we started to blow up the balloons. His hands would shake as he tried to tie it, so I took over and I would tie the balloons and he would take each one and put it in this giant Walmart bag and hide it behind a chair. And at one point, we had to go into the kitchen and take the cake out and put all of the candles in so it was prepped. Now, I found all of this fascinating, given that my partner was 40 and his mother was in her 70s. We went back to the bedroom to finish getting ready when the door opened behind us unexpectedly. And then 15 seconds later, I heard this piercing wail. "Oh, you hate me! You don't love me! You've never loved me!" And she slammed the door and locked it. And my boyfriend grabbed the bag of balloons and he ran to the door and he's like, Ma, look, wait. And then this look of resignation came over him. And he went back in the room and he just closed the light and laid down. And then all of a sudden, everything made sense. Why for 8 years, every single year on his birthday, he would not answer my call. He would spiral into a depression. It was like I disappointed him every year, even before I had a chance to disappoint him. But I understood the connections he had to birthdays with disappointment and expectations. Now, I planned my own birthday party when I was 20. I invited 15 people to the train buffet downtown. It was a buffet in an actual train. I wasn't that classy when I was 20. But everyone showed up, and I was feeling so special until the end of the night came, and everybody reached for their bill. And there was this awkward moment where, I think they were maybe thinking who should take the lead or not, but nobody really did. So I reached out, and I took my own bill. And I just remember when I left, I had one of those movie tears coming down my face. I just felt so unloved. I thought, my friends don't love me. They don't respect me. You see, the birthday blues are a real thing. It's that time that comes around every year where we feel, what have we accomplished? Are we important? Do we mean anything to anyone? Are people going to celebrate us? And we all have that one friend, her kids bring her French toast and orange juice on her birthday, and her husband shows up with 24 red roses, and he whisks her off to Muskoka, where all her friends are waiting, and they yell, "Surprise!" And the next day, he flies her to Venice for 2 weeks because the birthdays just can't end. And the rest of us, we're dealing with those questions. What are you going to do for your birthday? You got any big plans on your special day? Your best friend's like, "What are you doing on your special day?" And you're like, "I don't know, you're my best friend. You're my best shot, right?" The next day, people are like, "Did you get anything great for your birthday? What kind of presents did you get for your birthday?" Remember when you were 6 and you got all those colorfully wrapped presents? Well, now we're adults, right? And you don't really get that much, and you're like, books? Gift cards? It's just so painful. You don't want people to really judge you based on the lack of validation you're getting on your birthday, the lack of gifts. The birthday blues are very real. Now, there is one person in every friend group that tries to get ahead of this. They are the huge birthday party people. You know what they do? They say, "My birthday's coming, woo, it's my birthday!" And they plan, and they invite everyone they know, their friends, their coworkers, their neighbors, their concierge, everyone. And you are watching the Facebook group, and you're seeing, and they know half these people are going to cancel. And I'm watching, and I see, oh, John and I would love to come, but we're busy. Oh, we'd love to be there, but we have a baptism. Lying bitch. They have no plans. I promise you. Nobody wants to celebrate you and just validate you on your special day. Now, I watch. I don't like birthday parties, really, but sometimes they have charcuterie, so I'll go. Or if I'm really close to them, I will make an effort to go, and I will tell you the first hour is brutal. I have this knot in my stomach. Oh, God, please let people show up. Please let people. Someone comes in, somebody else comes in. Finally, someone brings a gift, and you can relax. I'm like talking to her dental hygienist for half an hour. It's like brutal. We don't know why we're there. But I promise you, at the end of that, that person never feels good. They're thinking about all the people that canceled, all the people that didn't cancel but didn't show up, and all of the people that came to their $1,000 soiree and didn't even bring them a card or a bottle of wine. I can see how that's painful. But what's worse than the giant birthday thrower is the birthday fundraiser. The birthday fundraiser is incredibly painful. This is like, please love and validate me. And I am going to make it so easy for you that you don't even have to do anything for me. Just support this Cats Without Hair. Just support some other cause. Just show me that you love me. Now, I bookmark this, and I hit refresh every half hour. It's like a train wreck. I can't stop. I just keep watching. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my, 2 people gave her $4. I can't handle it, right? And then finally, you know this, there's the passive-aggressive post that comes on Facebook. Not connected to this, but you know it's connected to this. Oh, I do so much for so many people, and nobody does anything for me. You can always tell during your times of trial who really loves you. Oh, shit, now I'm called out. She knows I saw it. Now I have to donate. I log in. I click what I think is a respectable amount, $20. And then I go to post, and it says anonymous. No. Click Rina at speakerslam.ca. Click. At this point, this has got to be win-win. I don't even like cats. I hate cats. Right? At this point, if I'm donating, I need PR from this. No, the birthday blues are very real. They're very painful. And I know for many of us, we judge our self-worth and our value by the love and attention we receive. Now, this year, for the first time ever, I got it right. So I have a friend, his name is Cody, and he has these amazing dinners called From Strangers to Family. And they are curated dinner parties where people come and they get to have conversation and activities. And I thought, this year, I'm going to plan something that my friends are actually going to enjoy. And so I didn't invite everyone I knew. I took just my closest friends, and I took a handful of people that I cared about that I wanted to get to know. And I took the time and I wrote everybody this meaningful letter about why it was so important for them to come. And I said, no gifts, but you have to pay for your own dinner. And they all came, they all showed up, and it was a beautiful night. And I really flipped the script. I wrote a letter to each one of them. I decided I was going to give a gift. And my letter basically said the exact moment I knew we were destined to be friends. And I had a chance to share this with all my guests, and it was really special for them. Now, my host had a surprise for me, and he had everyone write a love note to me, and then at the end, they all read them. But it went so fast, I couldn't really bask in it, but I knew I was going to get them in an envelope to take home later. So that night, when I got out of the car, I'll admit I had my hand in my purse trying to find the envelope as fast as I could. And when I got in the door, it wasn't in there, and like I emptied my purse all over the couch, and I couldn't find that letter. And for one brief moment, I felt like this disappointment came over me. And then I realized what an amazing metaphor that was. My value and my worth wasn't going to be determined by the words on a page. It wasn't going to be determined by the amount of people that came to my party either. And what I knew to be true is that every single time I'm kind and I'm loving and I'm generous, it's woven into the fabric of who I am as a woman. That's how I measure my self-worth. So this year on your birthday, I encourage you to boycott what you thought. And instead of measuring how valuable you are by the amount of birthday likes you get or the amount of presents, do something kind and loving for your friends and prove to yourself that you're a valuable, loving, worthwhile person. Thank you. I made it. Thanks.